In studio this morning, Mark Green from Harvest Ministries back with us, and then we haven't talked to Amelia in a while.
Yeah.
It's been Amelia Benavides with the United States. Matter of fact, you weren't even Benavides when we first started talking about this.
No, I wasn't. That's how long I've been coming here.
She's been married. Now I'm just kidding. I was going to make a joke, but I don't want to do that. She's been married 50 years now.
Right. Sometimes it feels that way.
Of course, she's with the USPS and the Postal Service. Good morning, guys.
Yeah, good morning.
Well, it's that time of year. This is something that the United States Postal Service nationally does. Mm-hmm. This is something that it goes on across the country. And so I'm hoping a lot of other communities are taking part in doing the same thing that we're going to be doing here this Saturday. Yeah. But this Saturday is the Letter Carriers Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive, the annual event that, how many years now, Mia, has it really been going? I know we're joking, but...
Actually, I believe it's 29 years. The first actual food drive occurred in 1983.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's, but naturally, like everybody together, I think it's been 29 years.
Okay. So it took about 10 years for everybody to get on the same page.
Yes. But actually, in those 29 years, we've collected over 70 million pounds of food nationwide.
That's amazing.
70 million. That's crazy. Just think about that.
That is.
That's crazy.
That is. If we could do that more often, we could maybe actually stamp out hunger. If we could find a way to get people to contribute regularly to various organizations. And that, to me, that's what I love about this event as much as, we take a day to donate. Mm-hmm. But I also want to use it to remind folks that this is a need that's not just the second Saturday of May every year. You know what I mean? This is something that's going on constantly. And I know Mark and I have talked about this, the summer months for Harvest Ministries, and I think this is true across the board for every organization, charity that helps like this. The summer months are generally the leaner months for donations and things. Believe it or not, schools are a huge resource for getting food items. Blood drives, weirdly enough, I know a lot of people don't make that association, but blood donations are the exact same way. They get a lot from high schools and things like that. So their summer months dwindle too. So for you guys, Mark, at Harvest Ministries, this food drive every year is kind of your main staple to basically make sure we have enough to give throughout the summer.
It is.
Well.
It's what carries us through the summer. Yeah. The schools, you're right. The schools are very, very good at having food drives for us. Mm-hmm. And but this is the largest food drive of the year for us nationally. I think it is, and this is really what carries us all the way through until September, and some of the schools start having food drives again. And of course, we rescue food from the local stores and
you
things
guys are
like
always
that.
On the search for food.
Yeah. We do pickups every single day,
but as far
we
as
receive donations. But as far as a large donation. At one time, this is the biggest of the year.
This is the year that really, it's kind of like the Black Friday for Harvest Ministries.
That's exactly what it is, yes.
It's a good way of seeing it.
There you go. Now, of course, for folks who don't know, Harvest Ministries, they're the be-all, catch-all, really, for a lot here in Roswell because, they help folks directly right out of Harvest Ministries, but Harvest Ministries also serves other charitable organizations, supplying them with food needs like that. We're helping where they have needs at too. So so the food you're donating on Saturday is going to help people right here in Roswell locally, if not directly through Harvest Ministries, one of the organizations that it supports, helping that again do the same mission as Harvest Ministries does here in our community.
And this year, for the first time, we'll also be giving to Roswell Disaster Relief. So,
perfect.
We have 14 other agencies that we serve annually, and sometimes that changes one or two a year.
Okay.
But this year, Roswell Disaster Relief will be joining our crew. So, yeah.
And I imagine their need is probably just because the fires. We've had a lot of disaster issues happen locally here, and so I imagine their resources are probably a little depleted right now too. So
and they go out when like most of our agencies we serve during the day, and Roswell Disaster Relief will go out anytime it's needed.
Yeah, so. If there's a storm, something, whatever's in need, if it's 2 in the afternoon or 2 in the morning, they're out and about. Like I know when all the fires, all this, they were on alert. They were at the ready, getting helping wherever they needed to with getting resources to fire victims, things like that. So this is where your cans of food are going to help all these great people here.
And then more than any other year, we really need help this year. The high price of food.
Sure.
The
COVID.
It's been rough. It's been rough for a lot of people. A lot of people you don't think that need help are needing help this year.
Yeah, COVID's probably you really haven't been able to do the full drives and things like you wanted to. So that's hurt you. Like you said, supply and demand, the fact that people are struggling themselves means there's less contributions coming in overall. So you're right. This Saturday, if you know it's just a can or two.
Yes, anything to help.
Whatever you can help with, leave it out in front of your mailbox, or if you got one of those, what's the official term?
It's a neighborhood box unit.
Neighborhood box unit.
Yeah, NBU.
NBU. If you want to use the lingo.
We're going to get fancy with
those
words.
I like the lingo. I'm an acronym guy. So leave them out by your NBUs.
Yes.
And
we want to make sure those are non-perishable perishable goods.
Don't
also.
leave hams or anything
let's not
like
leave
that.
no hams or frozen food items. We will take, box items too, like macaroni.
Yeah, or your hamburger helpers.
Yeah, any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also not bread items.
Yeah.
We don't need bread items.
Yeah.
Loaves of bread, things like that.
Anything that's not perishable. I mean, canned goods and things, they have shelf lives for years plus. Same with your boxed stovetop stuffings and your things like that. Those have a couple years shelf life. But yeah, bread, milk, eggs. Meats,
let's not do that.
Dairy, that stuff, no.
It is 100 degrees out here in Roswell. By the time the carrier gets there, we may have some scrambled eggs out there.
we don't want to actually have green eggs and ham for everybody. But if you have some of those resources that are available, reach out to Market Harvest Ministries. There might be some other ways that we can talk about.
They can always bring them by the ministry center, sure.
Yeah, if it's, we talking like commercial grade beefs and things like that.
Well, especially
we can talk about that.
A lot of our people who have chickens who lay eggs, they bring farm fresh eggs.
Nice.
Yeah, so we can work some of that directly through Harvest. But for our letter carriers event on Saturday, just leave those canned goods. I know a lot of folks request a lot of the microwavable type, like the Campbell soups in the microwave or the mac and cheese in those little microwave.
And that's great for the kids, that are there's a lot of kids that actually have to stay home during the summer, and that's great. Easy, cooking items.
Yeah, and so even maybe some of those like granola bars, things like that. A mix of stuff because, and I think Mark and I have talked about this. Where sometimes the issue is, like you said, kids get home from school or parents are at work. Kids are on their own to feed themselves, and so they can handle pouring a cup of water in a cup and throwing it in the microwave for a minute. And so sometimes those kind of things are better. So the kids will have, whether it's granola bars or some mac and cheese or a canned soup or whatever.
Also with the elderly too, it's like easy open items, top items that actually helps them, And also, forgot to mention this, the P.O. Box. If you have a P.O. Box and you want to participate in the food drive, we actually have a drop-off location at our main post office at 415 North Penn, where the P.O. Box section's at.
Gotcha.
We have a
tub, downtown post office.
Yeah, we have a tub out there where you could donate the goods from now until Saturday.
Okay.
So anytime, just go in there and drop off some goods. Or if you're going to be away on the weekend and you want to drop off some goods, you don't want to leave it out by the curb all weekend or all week.
Yeah, exactly,
Go by the main post office, drop it off there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely. And like I said, you can do that. Like if you're here now and busy and you're kind of thinking, I wanted to go ahead and, take care of it that way. Or maybe, do both. If you can during the week, drop off some. And then if you happen to remember Saturday morning before your letter carrier shows up with the mail, go ahead and leave a bag out there of canned goods or whatever it is that you'd like to donate there too.
Yes.
It's strictly canned goods. I mean, has there been any request to donate money or any of that kind of stuff?
Hey, we do take.
And that's probably through the post office direct.
We prefer not to.
Yeah, I get you.
But if you do want to donate money, we could donate directly to Harvest Ministries. Tax deductible.
Perfect.
That's right.
So probably maybe call Mark Direct here at Harvest and make arrangements there. And trust me, if you'd like to come and bring a thing of cash, I'm sure we can make arrangements.
We can make arrangements for.
But
we can always make that happen.
But canned goods is what we're looking for.
Yes.
Non-perishable food items for this Saturday.
Yes.
Again, it's this Saturday. It's the second Saturday in May. So
And actually, we have 10,000 cities across America participating in this. It's the largest food drive in one day.
Wow.
That we have in the nation. So it's amazing how all the letter carriers, and we don't get paid any extra to do this.
This is
all kindness of our hearts.
The Saturday letter carriers.
And it's going to be 100 degrees out there. So you might want to leave a water out there for your mailman.
There you go. Maybe a little
Gatorade.
Bluebell, something that they can do real quick. And
I was like, it gets hot, but yeah, we love.
It's a lot of work. When we go out there and help them unload those trucks, I think, oh my goodness, these poor people have picked up all this stuff all day long. It's a lot of work.
They do amazing work, but the community, I challenge you, make them work hard on Saturday.
Yes, make us work hard.
I want, they were talking about, so the past, there's been some years where they've had trouble. One year where you're like, where can we put all this stuff? It's so much. I want that problem again this year.
Yeah, we want that problem.
I want it to where Mark's like, I'm running out of space for all this food. We need to call up some of our partners here and see if they've got space.
Yes, in Roswell, we need it more this year than we have in a lot of years. We really need the help. So anything, even just a couple of cans. It's like, I don't have that much. A couple of cans will help out. That adds up.
Absolutely. It's all appreciated. It all will be going to help folks out here. So, and of course, if you want to get more involved, Harvest Ministries, and really that could be the gateway if you're looking, for instance, if you want to work more with the homeless, those kind of things, do more. Maybe you're catching here and saving some cans, but inspires you to be able to maybe get more involved in some of our organizations. Reach out to Mark and the folks at Harvest Ministries. They can help you either directly there through Harvest or point you in the right direction for Homeless Coalition or any of the other.
We have lots of connections.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because that's another thing. We can always use more people. I know you got great staff and a great group of people that work at Harvest Ministries, but they're volunteers. They're, let's face it, a lot of them are retirees because they're the ones that generally have more time to do this. And they're retirees. They at some point, they can, they want a break. You know what I mean? So the more people that are able to pitch in and stuff, the less work, easier hands here. So use this as an opportunity to maybe get involved.
And those those are great organizations. I actually deliver mail to the Homeless Coalition and to the Homeless Coalition thrift store.
Okay.
So it's a great place to shop if you're out and about.
Very good.
Go help them out. That's all the proceeds help the homeless community here in Roswell, which is a great need here too.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is how we try to tackle these kind of things and doing it one bite at a time here. And I'm telling you, your donations this Saturday are greatly appreciated and desperately needed. Now so more than ever because of the COVID and coming out of that and the lack of resources and things that's made need larger and supply smaller. And so we need to kind of tilt that balance back to where we've got more supply than need, and that's what we want to get to. So,
and I want to personally thank Pastor Green and Enrique Moreno and all the other communities here in Roswell that are helping individuals in need. That's a great thing.
Absolutely. Yes. Mark, if anybody has any questions about Harvest Ministries or anything we're talking about here, what's the best way to get a hold of you guys or somebody that give them the right answers?
They can message us on Facebook. A lot of people do that. So Harvest Ministries of Roswell. They can call us, come by the Ministry Center, 575-624-2415.
Okay.
Give us a call.
Very good.
Or they can email us. I'm Mark at harvestmin.org.
Very good.
Harvestmin.org.
Yep. And then, of course, come by and visit the facility there on Main Street, right downtown here in the Main Street corridor. Can't miss it.
So I have another question. What's the weather going to be this Saturday? Do you know?
I can tell you. I don't know if you're going to like it.
And I don't like it.
I already looked. I do not like it.
What is the saying? Neither rain nor sleet nor hail.
They might be putting you 100 degrees. Well, let me see if my weather's working. I forgot. I was trying to get it earlier, and the website was being ornery. There it goes. Let's see. Yeah, sunny and 97 on Saturday.
Not terrible.
The good news is they don't mention windy or breezy yet.
That's very
great.
good news.
So maybe.
Yeah, let's knock on wood.
It won't
we
be
don't
so
want
windy.
that wind.
At least that'll keep the bags from blowing down the street and everything else.
Well, if you put a lot of food in them.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll
that's the only way to solve that is
let's solve that problem.
If anybody has any questions about the Stamp Out Hunger, would it be best
you could actually contact me at 575-914-4800.
Okay.
or if you have a special request, if you're elderly, can't get to the mailbox, can't get to the post office, drop it off, give me a call. We'll find somebody to go pick that up. Yeah, we could do that.
You might see people walk around the neighborhood collecting and leave it at your doorstep if you have to walk a bit to get to your mailbox and say, hey, I got one here.
Yeah, or you could leave a little note in there, say, hey, or on the flag, hey, I have some canned goods, I can't put them out. We'll figure out a way to get them.
Absolutely. So please, if you can, support, come out, bring canned goods. And also, by the way, if you don't feel comfortable leaving them out there, or you're not going to be in town or anything, you can drop your stuff off right now at the downtown post office there on Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And they've got a big box there that you can drop them off. So if you're not going to be there when they come to you to pick up the food, you can bring it right there, and you can do that all week. So maybe
all
pick
week
up,
long. And no matter, they're open 24/7. So
exactly.
Go drop it off after work, evening when you go pick up your P.O. box mail.
Absolutely, and give. Let's keep making them have to empty that box because it keeps filling up over there, and they have to. That'd be the good thing to have. So, did we get everything? Is there anything we missed?
So.
I think
awesome.
So too.
Well, thank you guys.
And thank you.
Anytime, and we'll start collecting our. You can't have my New England clam chowders. I'm going to keep those in the fridge or in the pantry.
You're going to give us the hominy, right?
I love hominy. I don't know.
I do too.
Although I have some. I have some other soups, so maybe I've got like some Caribbean jerk chicken chunky soup. That might be a good one.
Yeah.
But no, my clam chowders, I hold on to those. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you too.
All right, it is 7:39. We're going to take a quick break.